Zion, bro. What is the deal? Welcome to Do Better Podcast. This is your host, Theodore Cooper, and we are back with another one. Unfortunately, we have more Zion Williamson news. Let's go to the big screen. There's a report that came out earlier today saying that NBA All-Star frequently hurt and frequently making news for all the wrong reasons. New Orleans Pelicans superstar Zion Williamson was accused of raping someone. Here's the details coming from ESPN.com. A woman has accused New Orleans Pelicans forward Zion Williamson of Grape in addition to sexual, physical, emotional, and financial abuse over the span of a multi-year relationship, according to lawsuits submitted to Los Angeles Superior Court on Thursday. The woman, who's identified as Jane Doe, accuses Williamson of a continuing pattern of abusive, controlling, and threatening behavior over the course of a relationship that started during Williamson's freshman year at Duke and lasted from 2018 to 2023. The 12-page civil complaint obtained by ESPN says Williamson's alleged actions occurred in multiple states, including Louisiana and California. And that's also one of the key words here. Whenever we see these accusations and lawsuits coming out of alleged abuse, that's one thing you always want to check and see if this is a civil suit or a criminal suit. The 12-page civil complaint. Because if some of these allegations took back in 2018, why are we just hearing about it now? Or when a relationship ended in 2023. The court filing details two alleged incidents of rape in 2020, the first taking place that September in Beverly Hills, California. According to the complaint, the woman told Williamson she was tired and wanted to go to sleep, but Williamson told her she could not go to sleep without him having sex with her. He then allegedly pinned her down with her hands behind her back and raped her. The filing added that Williamson threw the woman's phone across the room afterwards and choked her. And the second rape allegedly occurred in October 2020, also in Beverly Hills. This woman said she was violently raped and expressing plans to visit a friend in San Diego. In both instances, the woman, this is the same woman, accused Williamson of taking her phone for a period of time. The woman is seeking monetary damages, including punitive damages for emotional distress. A source told ESPN the woman is seeking anywhere between 18 to 50 million.
$50 million? And who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
I'm not going to read the entire article, but I'll read this. The attorneys say that Williamson and the woman had a consensual, casual relationship that ended years ago, and at no point during or immediately after the relationship did the plaintiff raise any concerns. They added that William had reported the woman's extortion attempts to law enforcement and that he plans to file a counterclaim. While these allegations are false, we recognize the seriousness of the claims and welcome the opportunity to prove the truth in court. We are confident that the legal process will expose the truth and fully vindicate Mr. Williamson, the attorney has said. My thing with Zion Williamson, like, bro, this is just not a good look, man. This is not a good look. Zion is entering his 7th season in the league, and it's been rocky at best. Not because of talent. Anyone who's followed the NBA, Zion has all the talent in the world, but he doesn't have the discipline to keep himself in the best shape. So he's probably missed as many games as he played throughout his career. And it's not like he's a rookie anymore. Again, he's going into his 7th season. And then this story is coming less than a month and a half ago when his child's mother was arrested for beating up on another woman. Because I was thinking, when did this happen? And I looked, this just happened at the beginning of April.
Tonight, NBA star Zion Williamson in the middle of a love triangle that turned violent in recent days. A police source tells our New Orleans affiliate WDSU.
I don't know what the future holds, but mommy and daddy love you.
The alleged aggressor, according to a police affidavit, Akima Love, the woman seen in this celebratory gender reveal video with Williamson in June of 2023, but looking very different in this booking photo from earlier this week. Love, arrested on allegations of stalking, home invasion, and aggravated battery against another woman who has not been named. According to the police report, the suspect and the victim share a romantic partner. A police source familiar with the case telling our affiliate that shared partner is Zion Williamson. Issues between the two women ramped up in mid-March, when, according to a police affidavit, Love allegedly egged the other woman's home, then messaged that woman on Instagram, stating, "Don't worry, it's going to be your head next when I drop this baby. Count your days," followed by a smiley face and laughing emoji. After the birth of that baby, things allegedly escalating further. According to the affidavit, on Sunday, Love obtained keys to the woman's residence, grabs her hair, and struck her with keys clenched in her fist, leaving the woman with lacerations above both eyes, a raised lump on the side of her head, scratches to her arms and face, and 4 fingernails torn from her hands. The police source telling our affiliate the incident happened at Williamson's multi-million-dollar home in Kenner. According to the affidavit, Love was arrested nearby at a second multi-million-dollar home inside a gated community, where Williamson is also listed as a resident in public records. Zion Williamson and Akima Love's attorney declined to comment. The Pelicans did not respond to a request for comment. It's all just the latest distraction for Williamson, the #1 overall NBA draft pick in 2019, who's been sidelined with several injuries since. Now, Akima Love going from courtside to courtroom. At a hearing yesterday, her bond set at $50,000 and a protection order issued to keep her from making contact with the alleged victim. Marquise Francis, NBC News.
And if you follow any of the Zion Williamson drama prior to this, going back 2 to 3 years, when he got his child's mother pregnant with the first child, they have 2 kids now, if you follow the report that I just showed. When she got pregnant with the first child, all hell broke loose because at the same time that he was sleeping with the woman who would become his child's mother, he was also sleeping with that corn star, that Mariah Mills chick, the one with the bad BBL and the Bug's Life legs. I said this before and I'll say it again. When that happened, that Mariah Mills woman went on a rant on Twitter for no lie, no BS, 2 weeks straight, nonstop all day. I don't know when that bitch slept. She went on a Twitter rant for 2 weeks, calling him all kind of names. And I think she was actually suspended from the app for a while just because it just became too much. Like, who tweets at someone for 2 weeks straight? Let's look at this from the sports angle, bro. Zion is dominant when he plays, but he doesn't play a lot. It was 2 things that shocked me when I was doing research on this video. One of the things that shocked me, and I had to verify if it was correct, that is the fact that Zion, after 6 years in the league, and his team making the playoff a few times, that he has played 0 playoff minutes. I couldn't believe that was true. But I went to Google and sure enough, yes, it's true that Zion Williamson has never played in a playoff game. Despite his high profile status as a former #1 overall pick, he has yet to participate in a single NBA playoff contest. His career has been significantly impacted by injuries leading to a limited amount of game time and missing several playoff appearances for the New Orleans Pelicans. And there was one more thing that I wanted to search, and I just asked Google for it. How many games has Zion Williamson played versus how many he's missed his entire career? In his NBA career, Zion Williamson has played in 214 games and has missed 258. That means he missed more games than he played. Crazy.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
That is wild, man. And speaking of old bug life, Mariah Mills popped back on the scene because whenever Zion Williamson's name gets mentioned in the press, she's got to come clout chase. See what this bird is talking about.
Everybody deserves a chance to be heard, and I hope me and any of the other victims, I just hope we all get justice. And the amount of bashing, humiliation, slander, and threats that I've been receiving these last 3 years have been a lot, and it's causing me a lot of stress, emotional distress, and I just hope we all can come to justice and this all can be resolved and nobody has to relive all these things ever again.
First of all, Mariah Mills,
Shut up, bitch!
then second of all, you ain't nobody's victim. You was messing with Zion, and then you got mad because Zion got another woman pregnant, and you was hoping it would be you. It was hoping that you was to get that 18-year child support lottery. It didn't happen for you. Anytime his name gets mentioned, here she is clout chasing like somebody did something to her. Take your bad BBL and go home, okay? But to Zion Williamson, I'll say this, man. When the incident first happened a couple years ago, when he got old girl pregnant, turned out to be his child's mother, and then he was messing with Mariah Mills, a lot of people was clowning him, calling him goofy and things like that. I said at the time, I think he was like 20, 21. I said, all right, man, just give him a pass, man. 21, he made a mistake and got her pregnant. All right, cool. But then he knocks her up again. Again! Then his child's mother, if you guys don't know who she is, you already saw the clip I played earlier when she was wild and beating up that other chick. His child's mother is for the streets. And I'll link a video that I did 2 or 3 years ago on Zion. Now I go into full details about his child's mother. Like, she was a camera girl. I don't know if she did full-on corn star, showing all her itty bitties for $3.99. She was ratchet, fighting out in the street with her boobs out. All that is in this other video. I'll link it down below. It's just crazy, man, because it's the caliber of women that you're choosing. Corn stars and ratchet women to have your babies, bro. You only 24 as well. And on top of that, no player is above the league. Just Google something right quick. How many years does Zion have on his contract? His last contract that he signed with the Pelicans doesn't expire to the end of the 27-28 season. However, the final 3 years of his contract, including 2025-26, this upcoming season, and the 2 seasons after, are not fully guaranteed. The Pelicans have the option to waive him after the 24-25 season with no financial penalty. Now that the 2025 season is almost coming to an end, we're about to head into the NBA Finals now. They could technically release him right after the finals. If they want to, they could release him the next month or so. Zion, for your sake, bro, you need to get your shit together. Get your women under control. Put out all these fires, bro, because at the end of the day, talent only takes you so far, especially when you haven't been available for half your career. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Am I tripping, bro? Or what is it that you think Zion should do, man? Because at this point, things are just getting out of hand. Let me know in the comments. Do better, Squadron. Fall out.